Play Pibaro. Ni pedang subhai pi shakna ketuk kubor jengi upet ngor cable news. Haswa bangine kemi ki kubor ke babnia ana kejan met ngena paiswa skimat bukong san jong kubor menta ketayo. Sedang kedor bar mang tengka, klut kejingnya tai halor kamat ILP, bat wanra menteri rangba ka kaipat jong expert committee halor ka state reservation policy. Rai kekenhun menteri ban penelong ya ki election MDC jaka Garo Hills Autonomous District Council hau benaya yong. Keno uba ardan basayumat bang sarkar kepenankam bakla ya kamat subjudes ban buri e kejing shisha. Kelat uwei bat mensau nyungut ki kena skol haga jingja aksiden. Cakem langut kinong kai drugs na lom serbe shilong. Wanra ka ki HDC ka mang tengka ka balai benai ka balai pun ruklor kendai lak rapulai hajar pras pak lai poklor tengka. Bad kelat kensan UMP ka badangil akai football suba bayo heart attack. Ka dorbar mang tengka jog yang dorbar tauan ke jelam Meghalaya kelas sedang haga sinengkong jong katayo. Haga baulat ke jela ulawan ban ajing keren kerpang hakane ke seni sedang jong kene ke dorbar. Ki MLA ke liang sensyar bat liang persya ke shimbenta haga banyatai halor kimat beper ndrai ke jingyatai ke mat halor ka inline permit kala penmi ke jingyania ka bakloj haga dorbar. Haga ne ke dorbar menteri rangba ke jela Konrad Kongkal Sangma ulawan ra ya ka kaipot jong ka expert committee halor ka state reservation policy kat kendai spa nyopuar. Kepala ajing mud ban penek bet kumjo ya ka state reservation policy kebalongkat kum kesnem syajar kendai spa nyopuar. Ulat ke jelam Meghalaya UCH Vijaya Shankar haba ajing keren haga sini sedang jong ke dorbar mang tengka. Ula pentep baga Meghalaya kelasya meg senjam ke pekongsan ban penpet ya kejing ya kajaput baga Asam na ke penyang yo maupun haki ar na kendru teligi benta ni ki sektor hadap penpet. Ula pentep baga jeng pia ayu pud usam garang ya cekamat bat hadu asan pesau teligi maupun ladap bentung hakatan hahim bat praplai teli hakatan gizang. Nalor kene la pengklandru ya kejing pet ngor ya jaka kaput ke jelab bat kagi Bangladesh da kejing trailang bat ka BSF. Ula pentip bro ba kejing play pat ba berangsyan ya ka Counter Insurgency and Jungle Warfare School habak mara bat kene ket pengklan ya kejing la ke jelab ban aji kai kerpang ya ki pulet ha kejing kon persya ya ki kam kai klau. Ula ong baga Meghalaya kelas sedang menpetri kam ya lai teli ki an kam beman ke bakentup ya ka BNSS ka BNS bat ka Bharatiya Saksha Adiniyam. Ulat kejela ulapan pau ya kejengkiau ke GDP ke bukot kendai poin henriau nak sispa. Haga senam hajar arpusau arpusan. Kum kejeng pensisha bekela jam syakamat menkenjo ya katong kebanpoi kat haga senam hajar lai puar. Bat ong ba ka Meghalaya mentah kawan kekedan kebaar haga kejengkiau stat tamah India hadin ke Tamil Nadu. Da ke bakot kejengkiau ke GDP kaba kendai poin henriau nak sispa. Nalor kane ulah keren ru halor kibai kimat bat ki project kiba ke sarkar jela kelas sedang man pentreka man kentiu ki kam penroy bat ya kayok kokot joginong sangsinong ka jela.
The primary objective of the government is to promote peace, security and well-being of our citizens. We are committed to strengthening our police forces. Recruitment for almost 3,000 vacancies is nearing completion. The newly inaugurated Counter-Insurgency and Jungle Warfare School in Bagmara strengthens the state ability to train specialized forces for the high-risk counter-insurgency and anti-terror operations. The implementation of the three new criminal laws, Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and Bharatiya Saksha Adhiniyam, are modernizing the criminal justice system in the state. To achieve the target of making our state magnificent, the government is presently implementing several externally aided projects across key sectors, including roads, power, agriculture, water conservation, and tourism.
Additional gazetted officers.
Ha kesni sedang jong dorbar mang tengka ke yang dorbar ke Meghalaya. Menteri Rang Ba ke Jelau Konrad Kongkal Sangmau lawan ra ke su moto statement lo ke jingja jong jing thai ke pardo yang bean hamen sengat tang sko ha is Janta Hills. Baru le pente begladan borok lai pulaingot ke balaklat ke jingja. Le pen pau bah kesni ke kong jong jingja la se khat prat ligimet. Southly hakan brio panyo terguram pang balayo sei prangot ke bala mensau. Bat hadian saungot ke laklano ha hospital haslong bat Guwahati. Nalor kini keladan searut ke belaklat yang kebala pentip di bahayang hak handel tergurempang. Bade kini lepen shisha kebala penlong yang kejingyap jang berok bankot sekalai pulai ngut. Bade kejingwat lepen kudno hak kandai tergurempang. Ukonrad kongkal sangma uloong baik kejingsi ke ex gracia kebakot arp saulak tengka lada ban IT sekiprateli gilong yang. Bade ke bedangsa kakam mentah kerengiat sekemat. Menteri Rang Ba ula pentip bagi kenhon jang kebor sarkar kiladat ban penduk bat penjular kenriu teligi keren kebala penan kam ke jingti dau yang bean bat kila kurup nriu teligi trok di bakit udau yang haka khalai trek urempang hadin ke jingja jang ke jing thai haka ke par dau yang bat ki pulit kila penan kam degi drone ban kemi ibnia ke jingti dau yang bean ula pentip baya ke su moto FIR ladat ban register bat ke special investigation team ke bakli dau DIG Eastern Range balada bantau bat hadu mentah keladan nyongot kibala syakam. Nalor kani henrupu art ligi ejahar halor kejing ti bean san penyau teli hadin baglami kejing thai sasan teli halor kejing kai bean bat art teli kebedai kejing betai kabla penmiru ya kejing kem ya baro kabala kot cakakat saungut. Baladat ban kurup katsan hajar arspa arpusau point nyau ar metric ton uduyong. Menteri Rang Ba ula pentip bagi jing mana hapok ke BNSS ke kendon ke basispaan rupulai mentak la trekam ru ke Jakati santeli ki kenhuan kenra ke trekam bat nrengut ki officer rangut ki sub inspector bat sau platoon ki pulet la pha chakne ke Jaka bat ke district task force kalau beteng mane trilang bat ki bor ke badi khmi ban penlong ya ke jing kenra man la kasngi.
Sir, I would like to state that relief measures and assistance were initiated to support the affected families. A total of 24 lakhs has been dispersed to the next of kin of 8 deceased persons. The process of dispersing ex gratia relief to the remaining families and next of kin is underway, with daily communication channel being maintained with the families for getting the requisite details.
Menteri Ketenat Putih Putih ubala kemen rompui berjumpa bagi jingkedi jong Mizanur Kazi baru ba Adelbert nongrum hagador bar mang tengka. Ula pentip bagi sarkar kalau syemik senjam man penbet ya kejing penslam man siutulap ya kino hikai hagajela bala pentreka mereka portal bertemai kebelah tip kom ka Meghalaya Schools Information Management System nega Maxims. Bandueng ya kejing penslam komami ya kejing penbet ikot kisla bat ban penstat ikaru komplet pisah na kebenta katulap kino hikai.
These salaries for the ad hoc and granting aid teachers are diverted to some other causes, and if yes, is there any steps taken to mitigate this problem?
Problem or the grievance of the teacher is the one of the major issue which bog down the education department from time to time. But I'm very thankful to Honorable Chief Minister and the Honorable Cabinet on the 19th of December 2025, where they have approved that for all the categories of these granting aid teachers, they will bring into one umbrella is that the new pay, structured pay framework for those fixed pay teachers. And the implementation of this new structure will start on the 1st of April 2026, sir.
Ulampang ke yang dorbar tawan kejela haka kat praterik urampang ar hazar arpun rio kepada kesmi kebalai jok dorbar mangka ulhab ban pesangian osipor ya ke dorbar hadin baglami kejingnya kluj ha kejingnya nya halot kemat kebedai bat ke inline permit hapreng menteri Rang Ba kejelau Konrad Kongkal Sangma berunang ilam keliang persya u Dr. Mukul M Sangma u Dr. Mukul M Sangma uladawa no menteri Rang Ba benjubab hoot neem kebedai bagijing kia kejela ya ke ILP bagi sarkar preng. Dari nakaliang menteri Rang Ba ulah kentat ban ai kejubab dak basyuang ho NM dari un ai kejubab ke bapnya kenang babaro kintip BKA ke bakilale bad ulah keno bag sarkar ke barim kila pulam bad kem chimlale ai halor kene kamat
MLA kanongkram uba Arden mela basayomoid ula keno bagi sarkar jela kamshim lashim kya bha bagi sarkar pedang kalau kejing dawa ya ke inline permit baduglo ong bagi jing pentrei ka mek inline permit kalau kebadan kambha bani dai kejing wandong kertep ki brio ki bani ki wei pat kiri bat kumjo ni ki wei pat ki jela jogari Nreu Menteri Rang Ba Kejela ulong balagat tho badi kenduk la bonse ni Menteri Rang Ba do kari badi Menteri Korbari ke Sarkar Pedang halor ka ILP badu lebo jengkeli kala bala kat nosin u dekhot bo nong elam kaliang persya lele je kenduk yu Menteri Rang Ba do kari badi Menteri Korbari ke Sarkar Pedang.
I would like to get a very categorical reply from the Honorable Chief Minister. In view of this reply, whether then the state government has given up its endeavor and effort to pursue with Government of India in as far as application of ILP in the state of Meghalaya is concerned.
Sir, I've already answered that question. I have been very clear that our objective is to find a mechanism.
No, my question
Please,
is
sir, let me
whether it
reply.
has given up pursuing with the Government of India in as far as ILP.
Sir, let Honorable
which is as per the
LO
mandate
realize
of
that I'm replying.
Eastern
Please ask him
Frontier
to
Regulation
let me reply. He should not
1973.
interfere.
Sit down, please.
Please don't interfere.
Please
I did not
reply.
interfere. I did not
Yes or
interfere.
no?
Sir, this is incorrect. When I'm replying, the LO should not interfere.
Please sit down. Please sit down.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the reply should be yes or
Sir,
no.
I am replying. Please.
Please sit
If the Honorable LO wants a reply, I will reply.
Please sit down, please.
Sir, I will give the detailed reply because it's a sensitive topic. If he does not, you have the passion. I keep repeating, sir, they have passion too, to bring out the subjects, but they don't have the patience to listen to the reply. What kind of a attitude is that, sir? I respect the passion you have, but have the patience to listen.
I'm done. Okay.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the question is very clear. Whether, in view of this reply, whether the state government has given up pursuing with Government of India in as far as demand for application of ILP in the state of Meghalaya is concerned, yes or no?
Sir, I will give the reply as per what I think is correct. Just because he says that it should be yes or no, it doesn't work like that. I will reply so that the House is satisfied. Sir, I have replied earlier also, and I'm repeating again, sir, that we are looking at a mechanism. We need to understand it is not about ILP, it is not about MRSSA, it is not about the Foreigners Act. It is about creating a mechanism to be able to restrict the entry of foreigners and to be able to find a way where illegal immigration is curbed. That is the purpose. We have to realize that. Now, government has pursued the ILP. We have met Home Minister multiple times. The government continues to pursue it. And we are seeing the aspect, every time we go, we get reply that examination is going on, it's being examined. So when we get this reply, we say, well, is there another way to do it? Because objective is, as I said, is to create a mechanism. So if the Foreigners Act can give us this mechanism, then we will pursue this also. So yes, let me reply to the Honorable LO that we are pursuing all possible ways. We are committed to ensure that illegal immigration is curbed. Whether it's ILP, whether it's the Foreigners Act, we will pursue. The earlier governments could have done it, but they did not. Why? Why did they not look at this aspect?
Okay, that's enough.
It is our government that has done it.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I think the reply to my question is actually yes, indirectly. Though the question, he has dribbled it very well, but the understanding is that yes. So, in view of the seriousness of this issue, I would like to remind the House and seek a clarification on this, whether all other laws which has been enacted by this House, including MRSSA 2016, have we not done the job?
So, to answer in short, sir, we are still processing these things. I have repeated this in the beginning, that we are aware of these issues. We are aware that there are many genuine foreigners, people who come in. If we do go into this, what would be the impact of that on tourism? We have to examine. We are examining that. Why I'm replying to this right now is because the Honorable Member asked, what is all of this about? So I'm clarifying that part. So I have again repeated, sir, when we do our homework, when we finish, after discussing with MHA, when we are ready with this technology, we will explore the option of talking to everybody. We will discuss with civil society, we'll discuss with tour operators, we'll discuss with the political parties. We are not yet ready. But since the question was asked, I am forced to give this reply, sir. But are we ready with everything? Not yet, sir. We are examining, we are going to work on it, we'll do our homework, and only then will we start our consultation with stakeholders.
Right. Question, please.
So therefore, he has misled the House, saying that this has been completely, MRSSA has completely failed to withstand the scrutiny of judiciary. No, it has not.
Sir, I never said that the whole act.
Let him.
Sir, he's
therefore-
interfered before when I was speaking, sir. So I will replicate that now. I did not say that. He's putting words into my mouth. I have said specifically that the entry-exit gates, that aspect was not in the act, but it was there in the rules. So therefore, anything in the rules should be backed by an act. The provision should be there in the act. It was not there. And hence it becomes difficult for us to implement an entry-exit point in the rules without the provisions being there in the act. That is the whole point, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
What is the question, please?
Therefore, may
discussion
I
will go on.
get a categorical assurance that particular order pertaining to this MRSSA by the Honorable High Court, as the case was disposed of, be placed on the table of the House once again?
So we will place that. We will place the specific part, provisions of the rules that were made by the government then, and also the act to show that there is no provision in the act to have any entry-exit points. So we'll put the whole set together and we'll put it on the table of the House.
Sir, in the course of the reply, the Chief Minister has replied, but and according to his explanation, sir, we can understand, we can come to the conclusion that the government is not at all serious with the issue of ILP. So, let me justify and substantiate. The government is examining. When the government is examining, the ILP that means it is a continuous process. How long it will take? And this very House had passed a resolution. When was the resolution passed? Till today, we are yet to see the light of the day, sir. You give me time because this is very
I've given
important.
so much time. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
already
let
37
me express, sir.
I-
The problem that we are facing, why the state wants ILP? Let all here be clear. Why the state wants ILP? Because the contribution to the influx into the state of Meghalaya doesn't come only from the foreigners. It comes from outsiders outside the state of Meghalaya. So, which is why we feel that ILP is the best mechanism. Whether you like it or not, this Immigration and Foreigners Act 2025 will be made applicable because this, as has been rightly said by the leader of the House, is not a new law. It is only a modernization where India has adopted by consolidating 4 colonial era laws. So this is not a new law. This law was not made to prevent the influx in Meghalaya. This law was made to tackle the foreigners coming to India. So we are facing a very peculiar situation where the influx contributing to the state of Meghalaya comes from the foreign country and also from other states of India.
your question, please.
So
I've
which is
given you
why
enough time.
even the Constitution, because they used to say, no, it violates the Constitution, Article 19, freedom to travel
Your question,
to any
please.
part. So my
I've
question
given you
is
enough
that,
time, yeah.
no, my question is that I would like, a sincere reply from the government. Whether the government is playing with the sentiment of the people as far as ILP is concerned.
Sir, we have written, and I have written letters to the Honorable Home Minister multiple times on the ILP. I have met the Honorable Home Minister and the Honorable Prime Minister multiple times on the ILP. I would like to know how many times have the Honorable Member met the Home Minister? How many times the LO has met the Honorable Home
I've
Minister?
not had
Are
the
you so
opportunity
serious? Please,
to
some
meet
reply.
because I'm
if
just
you
an
are serious
MLA.
about ILP. So the Honorable Member keeps saying that we are not serious. Sir, our seriousness is in the action that we take. The number of times we have written to Government of India, I repeat, how many times has he written? He is free to go and meet the Honorable Home Minister. If he was serious, he would have met at least once. So giving a speech and a lecture is great, but your actual actions, as our Honorable Minister, Mr. Sanbar Shulai keeps saying, that sir, we don't talk much, but we act. We believe in acting, in action. We believe in action, sir. We believe in doing the work. And therefore, we're doing, sir. Sir, we are very happy to have our opposition also to work with us. This is not a ruling party's issue or the opposition's issue. If you remember, sir, we had passed the resolution together in this house, as ruling and as opposition. So it is our duty to do this. And I request you pursue at your level also. We will also pursue. And if there's a possibility, we will go together. It will send a very positive message. So we are very much open to the ideas. But don't say and don't use this house to put the blame on the government, saying that we are not serious about ILP. Sir, we repeat, we are very serious. But as a government, as I said, it is our responsibility.
Kajingalang jaga kenhun menteri ke sarkar jela kebelalong hagasin kong jong ketayo. Kalarai ban penelong ya ke election MDC Shaka Garo Hills Autonomous District Council. Haga ba kajing tap vote kan long haga shpau Tarik uyayong, bat kajing nyoy gi vote kan long haga khat sau Tarik uyayong mentah kesnem.
Kakanhun Menteri ke Sarkar Jela Meghalaya hak jingelang kebelalong hak kandar Tarik urempang arhajar arpuhun rio. Kelasya migirai ban penelong ya ke election Shaka Garo Hills Autonomous District Council ha ubna yayong. Unong ay kitian ke Sarkar uba wailat miki shelau la pentip ke Sarkar kala menjur ke Tarik ban penelong ya ke election. Labo ya kakandai Tarik uleber hak sngi ke ban penmi ya ke notification. Hak kan Nrio Tarik uleber kasni ke bakat do ban tap kerteng bat kasni ban bishar ya kikot kisla. Kakat nyo Tarik uleber kasni bakat do ban weng ya ki kerteng. Kakat pra Tarik uleber kasni ban ai ya ki sharp ni ki symbol. Ka shipau Tarik uyayong kasni ban tap vote na do kopor nyo bujaman step bero saw bujajan miet. Bat kakat saw Tarik uyayong kasni ban nyo vote.
Schedule of the MDC election. So it's like this. The date for calling the constituent to elect their representative under Rule 124.2, it's 9th of March 2026. Next is last date for filing of nomination is 16th March 2026 before 3 p.m. Date of scrutiny of nomination paper it is on the same day, that is 16 March 2026 after 3 p.m. Last date for withdrawal of the nomination paper will be on 17 March 2026 till 3 p.m. Date of finalization and publication of valid nomination and allotment of symbols will be on 18 March 2026. And date of poll will be on 10 of April 2026 from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. and date of counting will be on 14 of April 2026.
Kesarkar kalarai ru ban penkai ke snap terekam jong ke Police Accountability Commission katkum ke kendon bahnyo pulai jong ke Meghalaya Police Act arajar arpau. Haga balatung yuba Peter Ingti wa officer IAS bala syongthat kumu chairman balikong VRCM i officer IAS bala syongthat kum kidkhot ke commission. Kini kalong ban penklan ya ke rukom terekam bagi jing clear apok ketenat pulit.
We need to have a accountability commission. So under this commission, we have appointed Shri Peter Ingti, IAS retired as chairman of this committee, and Srimati V.R. Sen, retired IAS, which retired as secretary in the government of Meghalaya, as member of this committee.
Unang yalam kaliang persya ake yang darbar tawan ke Jela Meghalaya u Dr. Mukul M. Sangma. Ula kentat bat penpa kejing artatian halor ka Judicial Commission kebala tung dak sarkar Jela ban tokit benia halor kejing betai ha ka kerem doyong bean ha ka than mensngat thangsko ha ka district East Janta Hills. Bat ula dawa bade ban pha tokit aki kenhuan ke banabar kenang ban lap ya kejing shisha.
Unang yalam kaliang persya ake yang darbar tawan ke Jela Meghalaya u Dr. Mukul M. Sangma. Ula kentat bat penpa kejing artatian halor ka kenhuan Judicial Commission Kaba ke Sarkar Meghalaya kelatung menbishar ya ke jing bethai ha ke Krem Dau Yong ha East Gentle Hills. Dr. Mukul M. Sangma ulong bagi dikot ke bagi officer Sarkar ke bela Shong Thad ke bagi officer IPS bad IAS dilab nang jing sulam ya ke perlok officer ke bidang don hakakam. Namarkan ni kakam bean ke cah hakapor bagi ni ke officer kidang don hakakam. Dr. Mukul M. Sangma ulah dawa bagi bendan ke jing tokit naki kinhun ke manabar kum ke CBI ke bakam dan kanung ke jing yaso bat ke rukom trekam ke Sarkar jela kenang banyo ya ke jing shisha. Ula kentat ya kejep kerja akam ya superintendent ki pulet ke East Gentle Hills baru ulong bahkan ni kadai tang kabut ban penbiat iki pat ba bat buri ya kejing shisha. Namar kajing kai dau yong bean kadai kakam kabala penbet renti da ke badan hakabor. Dr. Mukul M. Sangma ula kentu belada kuak ban pendu ya kene kakam bean kene ke Sarkar mentah ke belam da ke NPP kadai ban ino ya kabor sensyar. Ula kena bagi Sarkar kepenan kambak lai kian ban khangla de jing ekran ha ka ying dor patauan ke jela. Ula kedo bagi jing khai do yong bean kam dai tang ha Meghalaya. Reke soru hado Asam bak kedi kam ka baka Sarkar pedengru ka di benchimkia.
The state, I love the people. Having seen what is going on, it is time that we must put an end to this. Unless he does it on his own, then the people will have to come and ask for his resignation. It is not enough for only the elected leaders to say that, okay, because of this, you must take moral responsibility. Moral responsibility in terms of any such kind of fallout which is a result of mismanagement, complete pathetic failure of administration and governance. Is it not connected to now you will end up transferring one SP? How does it help? How does it help? Was the SP there from before? Because this illegality has not been happening to reach to this scale. The scale of illegality itself is a proof beyond reasonable doubt that there is definitely complicity between the authorities and the perpetrators of this illegal activity. The August House does not have the scope of discussing this because the rule doesn't allow us. Therefore, people who are in authority knows it very well. So they are weaponizing their knowledge about the law. You know, if you look at the world, look at the mentality of the people, how many percent of intelligent people weaponize their knowledge and intelligence to do harm and to benefit to self at the cost of, anything. This is how the usual human tendency of weaponizing knowledge and power. Now, therefore, having seen what is happening, I have reasons to believe that the people in authority do not have the intent to protect the interests of the state and protect the interests of the people. That is the most dangerous trend of this kind that we have witnessed in the state of Meghalaya. Never before. Never before. How many coke plants were given permission when there was no coal available? Who has given the permission? How many coke plants? Where are they going to get the coke? Coal as an ingredient, as a raw material. Is it not a well-planned, scripted modus operandi? It is. Now, therefore, if the ED has come up with those findings, okay, some trail of transaction, they should put a logical conclusion to those findings. Now, since those also indicate that this whole illegality in respect to illegal coal mining, their illegal storage, illegal transportation and illegal sale is not confined within the boundary of the state. It has gone beyond the boundary of the state. Therefore, Government of India must take cognizance of this issue, and all these inquiries or whatever decision they have to make must be shouldered by Government of India. Because, having said this, after repeated reminder that the Section 21 of MMDR Act 1957 is a cognizable offence. Go through the section and all the subsections. It is a cognizable offence. So whose job it is to take cognizance? It is not the job of a common man. It is the job of people who are in authority. Now, if they have failed to take cognizance, they must be prosecuted. Because if they have not taken cognizance, that means it proves beyond reasonable doubt their well-determined intent to be complicit in the process of allowing this illegality to continue, for whatever reason. To mislead the people, then subsequently, after they got the privilege to form the government, what did it happen? Didn't he take a delegation to meet the concerned minister in Government of India? They had, along with all the various associations who were involved in coal mining, they have gone. What was the discussion there? The Government of India told Government of Meghalaya, led by the Government of Meghalaya, means the delegation of Meghalaya, led by the Honorable Chief Minister, that all this whole procedure has been already completed. You have to only start. Did it happen? It didn't happen. So therefore, I say the delaying of legal mining itself is part of the modus operandi, scripted modus operandi, well planned, well determined, scripted modus operandi by intelligent people to start allowing the scale of illegality. Corroborate the dots, again, connect the dots. How will I say this? Didn't they engage in revised assessment of the, so-called coal which were still lying in different areas of coal-bearing districts? Then they came up with a highly inflated figure of some 30 plus lakh of metric ton, which was submitted before the Honorable Supreme Court. Before the Honorable Supreme Court gave the judgment on the 3rd July 2019. So, it is necessary, it is natural that if the state government has said that revision of all those coal which are extracted and are lying still untransported in the coal bearing district, it was necessary to allow the owners of those minerals through some instrument which elaborately the Honorable Supreme Court gave in the judgment itself. How can suddenly 2 lakh metric ton become 35 lakh metric ton overnight after a new government is formed? Is it not a part of the modus operandi? Yes, it is. Have we not gone and seen in details where they declared 1,20,000 metric ton and there were hardly 3,000 metric ton? Similar thing, you go to all the spots. You go by the reports, 27 report, 28 report, 29 report, 30 report, 31st report, 32nd report, 34th report and 35 report of Justice Kataki Committee. It's all self-explanatory. Only a fallout of the illegality which was allowed to go on by the authorities in concern. On number of occasions, I have made it abundantly clear that an illegality of this scale, which is visible to every common man, cannot take place unless there is a complicity between the authorities and the perpetrators of this illegal act. That's the reason why I felt it necessary that time has come to urge upon the government that to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. And take the bull by a horn and show that you have the sincere and committed intent to really stop these illegalities, protect the interests of the people, protect the interests of the state. The government leave my hope on the judiciary, because judiciary, I am sure, must have taken cognizance of the repeated incidents of this kind of illegality and more specifically on the recent scales of illegality which is reflected by whatever has happened in the preceding months. Therefore, I think we will wait and watch. We will wait and watch. Because court can give an order. There is a precedence. When such illegalities keep on, showing repetition to indicate that the illegality is taking place with complete impunity, with no fear of law, then what happens? Then there is a reason to believe that they need to send a message which will itself be a deterrence. in order to protect the interests of the state and or in order to protect the interests of the people.
U MLA Kanongkram constituency ubadairu unang yalam kaseng Voice of the People's Party VPP uba Ardan Mela Basayomoj ulakeno bak sarkar jela kapanan kam baklai kamat subjudice ban omyatai halor ka jingyap kinong ti doyong bean ha mensngat thangsko ha ka district East Janta Hills. Dalor kani ulangru baka VPP kan sabishar benya ya ka kaipot jangka expert committee halor ka reservation policy ke jela. Balada kamlong kaba katkum kamon upat ba kumtakin sedang biang ya ke jingyaki.
U MLA Kanongkram constituency ubadiru unang yalam kaseng Voice of the People's Party VPP. Uba Ardan Mela Basayomoj ula keno persya sarkar jela halor kejeng padun kam bakla ya kaan subjudice. Banumetai halor kejeng yap jukinong ti dohyong bean hakatan mensngat thangsko haka district East Janta Hills. Uba Ardan ula pensyai bagajeng don kakam hapo kajing bishar jeng yang syari ne kamat kabalong subjudice. Kam de kalat ban manai kejeng yatai hapo yang darbar. Hakba ula kedauru ya ke artikel sispak kantai besar ke baibor gitu khot banyatai na kabentau pat ba. Ula kentaj ya kejeng ken gabaret ke bagi sarkar kalapun bena bat ula keno baga kenhon nong trei pardau yong kalak ban poi hendro pau hadu inyo pongun. Ka VPP kala sedang bandum jeng tip hi ne gidong syong shnong halor kani. Ula keno baga jeng hai dau yong bean kamla banjar ada amdan kejeng trei lang bat ke badan hakbor sarkar. Ula kentu badai ban syem ya ke senjam ke bateng ya persya ya ki Deputy Commissioner bat Superintendent ki Pulit Om Tang ban Supun Karya Akam ya ki. Ulapan pa wijing so artatian halor ka commission babishar ka ba sarkar klathong ka ba kadau ya ka kai phot lo ka jingyap u ba Chesterfield Thankyo ka ba had umanta ompat yo ya ka jing shisha. Ulakno ba ka jing pensange ano ya ka jing wat kalong ka ba kloi palat ka ba sarkar kampat yo ka jing ken ka batikna ya ka bidang sakut hapo ka kram doyong.
As I've said, there is time for everything. There is time where the government can brush all the problems under the rug, right? But, when nature decides to unveil the truth, no one will be able to brush that issue under the carpet. The time where the government will deny is over. Now everybody, all the nation, came to know that illegal extraction of coal were taking place in Meghalaya. This is not the first incident, unfortunate incident, where precious lives have been claimed by some mishaps in the coal belt area. We should not forget, once the coal mines was flooded with water. That also was the case. And, to our surprise, when some of the ministers expressed that they were shocking that there is an illegal extraction of coal in the state. They were shocking to learn that those trucks are carrying coal. You see, how long can you do that? The government may deny, but the people knows it, the hills know it, the river knows, because they were affected by these illegal extraction of coal during these past 12 years. Can you imagine that after 12 years of the ban imposed by NGT, the government, till after that unfortunate incident, decided, to give a statement in the House that we will not tolerate, we will not go soft with those who are engaged in illegal extraction of coal. When they are themselves involved in the nexus, do you think that all these illegal transaction or extraction or illegal coal business will be able to take place without the knowledge of those who are in the government? If the government feel that yes, we have nothing to do with this illegal coal business, then why don't they straight away take action against the head of all these districts where the coal has to pass? The DC, the SP of all these 4-5 districts? Transfer is too lenient an action after so many lives have been claimed. This is not the first incident But every time we raise the issue, the government is denying. You know, every time when we give a statement, the government was denying. This is the time where the government can no longer deny. You know, the government did not deny only the statement given by the retired Kataki. The government has been denying our statements also from time to time. In fact, you know, we have personally gone into those areas. One of our MLAs, Bright Star Will Marvin from Molai, in fact contacted the SP to go with him to the site where illegal extraction of mine is taking place. Not only illegal extraction, forcefully taking possession of the land which doesn't belong to them, belongs to this Lombala village. So what else do you expect from this government?
So do you feel that district magistrate hurriedly called off district administration, hurriedly called off the recovery, the rescue operations? So do
You see, I think it is very unfortunate that the rescue operation has been called off so fast. Unless the government knows exactly how many uh, miners are there inside the coal mines, the government should not resort to the cancellation or call off of that rescue operation.
Menteri Rangba ke Jelau Konrad Kongkal Sangma hakakat prater kurumpang arhajar arpun Riau ulawan ra akiyang darbar tawan ke Jelai ka kaipot jang expert committee halor ke state reservation policy kat kendai sepanyo puar. Ke expert committee kala ajengmut ban penek bit kumjo ke state reservation policy kat kendai sepanyo puar da ke bakedau babun ki kenhuan kala ajeng kersyane kani. Halor ke jingma bagan syakta akajeng bishar ke yang syari lada penkela. Kasyamru yaki daw ki bapen bor ban penkela ke polisi hakin ke kap bat kanu kanu kejeng persyang ban penkela ni penwandor kemai ke polisi kelak bangat akajeng syak bishar jong yang syari apok Indra Sony judgment kumta ke komiti ke ajeng mut ban pikir bah ke banwan ra kinu nu kejeng kelah ke polisi namar kelak ban keta kejeng syong hakaan ya ke polisi Kejing ai jengmut jaga komiti ki temu ban pene ke nongrem jaga riti sensyar ban le ya kikam ki ba ai jeng mentoy ban le ai halor kejing saadian hak inlang salang bat kayo bekot bat ban penti kena bagarukom ai baha kan yai beteng ban syakri kejing don kam jaga jat bungriu ki bedok tambah kejela ke komiti kala ai jengmut ban pene ke status quo ban kersyan ya kejing penteri kam perkeng ya ke reservation roster system kabala penteri kam kat kom ke office memorandum jaga senam arhajar arpuar Kalau jengmut ru ban penek ya ka carry forward system. Kentup ya jeng penjelan na ka shisnem syakalai snem kat kum ke resolution kat kandai sepanyo puar. Ka komiti kala kentat ru ban ai baha syaki reunget jeng kinyam berpat daga bapen pau bagani kan la ban long ke ba persya ya kriti sensyari. Bagadai ke bamla ban pediang kat kum ki kenon an ki bamenta. Kala jengmut ru ban bo la ke jong ka kerdan ya ki economically weaker section na ka schedule tribe schedule caste but other backward classes. But kami ha banai baha kabakam he kiriu luam trimulok hakikam kelas C but D. Haba kedau ya kejing kenria snong na kejaka no kendong syaki jaka sor. Hadian bagi sarkar jela kelawan rakyat kakai pot jangka expert committee kebede bagi state reservation policy hagi endor bartawan ke jela. Hakakat prater urempang arhajar arpun Rio Uba Ardan Mela Basai Moj UMLA badu Presiden Keseng VPP ulapan pau keseng kan 4 lek loy ban kran kelor kani. Ndrekan sa bishar benia aswai kini ka kaipot. Habai kran bikelat patai kubor uba Ardan Basai Moj ubade unang yalam balasya mekasen jam bandawa penkela ya kini kerukum bahakam nek reservation policy. Hadu pada syong syatkan. Ulong bau usngungu bagi sarkar kelas ngap jengki jengki ban bishar biang yakni kerukom bahakam. Ndrai gedan kam ya kapor ban puli bat bishar benia nada kini jeng ai jengmut kebadan ne kaipot kia dei ne am bagi jengkwa bagi jeng ang nuat pat ba. Uba adan basai moj ula kentat ban ai jengkran ke bajelan hakni ke kenti. Ndrai ula maham bakarai ban pediang ne kentat yakni ke kaipot kensyong ha kabai dei bagi jeng bahajong pat ba. Ada ka kaipot kalong kabala ban pediang bat dei bagi jeng dawa an selek kemen. Ndrai lada kilap bakalong ka ba bam ya hap satia bagamon pat ba kan sepenlong biang ya kejing ki sesisian. Ya rukom ya ki ipat an sepente bakapor ka biang laban rap syusyu unu-unong yalam keseng VPP. Kejing wanra jong ke sarkar kene ka kaipot ak yang dorbar tauan kadai kesenjam ke bakrau hadian bon benai juga kejing ki ke bajor na kaliang ka VPP bat kiwek bigi kan bon hapok ke jela. Kaseng VPP kelapan syai bakathong kabahak kemat kadai banyadai kabahak bakalawai ki samla ke jela.
Our appreciation to the government for having decided after our agitation to review the reservation policy. So now the government has tabled it in the floor of the House. So as members of the party and the legislature also, we need some time to study whether the review was taking place as per the wish of the people and as per our wishes or not. So I will not give a very long statement on this issue. I can only tell you that if the review is acceptable, we are going to celebrate. And if the review is not acceptable, we are going to agitate. Simple.
UMP Shaka Lok Sabha Nakashilong Parliamentary Constituency u Dr. Ricky A.J. Singkon. Kat bau dang ilakai football ula kenlon kensan. Bat ula kelat no nakajing subajur bagade naka heart attack. Habagi kubor kelasa priang bau UMP ula kelat no kihe sarkar kihe officer kinong mi khmat bat kipat ba kilatu chaka Dr. H. Gordon Roberts Hospital Kabadan Hajayau. Kum kadak ban penpa kajing sngulem ya kene kajing kelat sendet jong Dr. Ricky Singkon.
UMP ke Lok Sabha Nakashilong Parliamentary Constituency u Dr. Ricky A.J. Singkon. Ula kelat no hakajan miet jangka kat kendai Tarik Urampang arajar apun Rio. Hadin bula kelon kensan akapor budang ilakai football hamulang muyong bagi Dr. Jong ka Robert Hospital Jayau. Kebala subajur bagajin kelaju kala bandai na kajing sengit mereka muklong senam. Kadgum ki kubor ki beliau ulum leto bahadian bu UMP ula kelon kensan kat baudang ilakai. Kuntagi perlok bela kailang kila pingkit no mardor yu Shamoyong CHC. Nrai hadin kane la pingkit no Dr. H. Gordon Roberts Hospital Hajayau. Ki doktor kelieto bakila persangkat bala banai kejing sumar nrai kat kum kejing pet jengki kila syamu Dr. Ricky Singkon ula klat no nodo shwaban poi hakini ke hospital. Bat kila suba bagajing klat jo kadai na kejing sanget rekam uklong senam. KMLA KMDC kinong yalam kinong kitkam kaseng VPP nadu presiden uba Ardan Melo Basayumoj kilawan poi mardor haba giliyo jing tip u Dr. Ricky Singkon ulish tomjur barwat kipat baru kilawan poi hospital haba giliyo jing tip ikine kijing ja kabas ngosi kaba Kim Shim Lala ban poi berkat Nakaliang ucaman ka KHEDC uba strong pillar karjana ulong bauliyo jing tip u Dr. Ricky Singkon ulale ilakai bu ula kelon hamadan Bat kebela kai lang kilara u Dr. Ricky Singkon Shamoyong CHC bat adin gani lakit no pada Shaka Dr. H. Gordon Roberts Hospital. Bat kini kejengja kelaja kumbah kapor nyo bujijan mir. Menteri Rangba Kejela Meghalaya Konrad Kongkal Sangma kisembut Menteri Rangba Kejela kata uba Preston Tensong pada uba Senyawa Balangdhar Chief Secretary Kejela Dr. Shakil P. Ahmed kihe officer sarkar bat kiwe-kiwe kilawan poi ha hospital bat kipat ba na keleng kilawan cha hospital ha ba kliyo jing tip syapang kejing klat no u Dr. Ricky Singkon Konrad Kongkal Sangma ulong bakalong ka bakendit ya barok kinong syong Kejela bat ule kendo u Dr. Ricky Singkon hakini ki artayo gebelalit no Delhi Bat ule keren kumbalai pusan ne pusan minit syapang kejing tubu beper kiba udon na kebenta Kejela Ulong ba kejing klat no u Dr. Ricky Singkon kede kejing do ka bakrau Kejela ba kejing do ka bakrau kamtam kipat ba karilom kasi bajantia Namar ba u Dr. Ricky Singkon udah uletre borba na kebenta kipat ba bade Kejela hi barok kawai Menteri Rangba ule tu bah kasmi kebabuat kata ka arko Tarik Urampang ka Business Advisory Committee kensyong ya kejingelang ka bentliat ulampang yang dorbar ban syemekarai Nrai uladat beniakran bat usembut Menteri Rangba ubah kemi ketenat Parliamentary Affairs ubah Preston Tunsong bahkan long kebadai ke sarkar bahkan om yach kemat men penlong ya ke dorbar ha ka arpo tarik kata kesito adiang. Kum kejeng ai buram yu Dr. Ricky Sengkon bat ulong bawat la ha kesito adiang gadingsi ke ba uhap banwanra ke mang tengka. Nrai kan long kebadan jengmut bat ke buram lada kipin kendri ano ke jengwanra ya ke mang tengka ha kesito adiang. Mereka rai kan syong haka Business Advisory Committee halor kania. Ubah Preston Tunsong ulong bakalong gaba pangnuat bat gaba kendit halor kejingklat kensan jong u Dr. Ricky A.J. Sengkon. Bat upah kejing sengolem syike bahayang bahasa mbaro jong u Dr. Ricky Sengkon. Bat kermen scam ba ubleun ai kejing jathad bat baun pentengan ru ya ki bahayang bahasa mbaro.
This has been a very shocking moment for, I think, all the citizens of the state. I had met late Dr. Ricky Sengkon about 2 weeks back in Delhi. I still remember the conversation we had. He had come to my residence and we had spoken about the different plans he had for the state, different institutes he wanted to bring up, different development schemes that he wanted to bring to Meghalaya. And for almost about 30 minutes to 45 minutes we discussed about the overall future of our state without going into politics. And that was the last meeting and conversation I had with Dr. Ricky Sengkon. And right after that, about 2 weeks back, then today in the evening, while I was preparing for the budget, which I was supposed to be presenting tomorrow, I was preparing for the budget, and I got the news that there was a small incident where late Dr. Ricky Sengkon had collapsed while playing football. And I was not sure how serious the situation was, so I had called up all the officials concerned and said that kindly update me on how he's feeling and hopefully he's feeling better. Only to learn later on that the situation was quite critical. And that's when I informed all the cabinet colleagues and all the officials that we must rush immediately. And it's a great loss for the state, great loss for the people, especially of Khasi Hills, Jayante Hills, because we had a person in the form of late Dr. Ricky Sengkon, who had been working with full commitment and passion for the people of the region and the state as a whole. I express my deepest condolences to the family of late Dr. Ricky Sengkon. I pray to Almighty that He may give strength to the family members as well as all His supporters, His party leaders, to bear the huge loss. And I pray to Almighty that His soul may rest in eternal peace.
So you used the word was supposed to present the budget. Does this mean that you're holding it off, or
Will there be any other?
We have discussed with the Deputy Chief Minister, Parliamentary Affairs. We will be having a meeting tomorrow with the BAC, headed by obviously the respected Speaker of the House, and the decision will be taken tomorrow. But I have communicated from my side to Honorable Deputy CM in charge Parliamentary Affairs that it would be appropriate for the government not to go ahead with the proceedings of the House tomorrow in respect of late Dr. Ricky Sengkon. And even though tomorrow is the day we were supposed to present the budget, it would make absolute sense and respect to the departed soul if we were to postpone even the presentation of the budget tomorrow. But the decision will be taken by the BAC tomorrow.
Te kembala ong ECM. nakaliang jong nga marui nakaliang jong ka sarkar hi barokoi apa nakaliang jong ki leaders apo ka jela megala kalong kai ka pangut ka balong pendit adu kata dia ka ji tat kan san no i Dr. Ricky Singkon WebP badon rom jong ka Shillong constituency dengan so ba ia dan bentalang mendakamit nadu chief minister jongi pat mangi bro ibas ngobah ki MLAs jongi paro ki MDCs ki biadon lang paro ba ibu ya kini ki jingjia ki pas ngosi ki bangi pun ki beri umimla bat pediang tang ha pe jing penia ude pana jerong ku kham tipa bat ngamit scam lu ba kani kade ka plan ke jongbu pana jerong te ngipa ia ka jing skolem sha ki para jong i paro ki ba ying ba sem jong i ba sangkon paro bat ba ngi kremen scam ngi tuai bo le un ai ka jing ja thai yau shakri jongbu bat kum ju un ai ka jing tengen ya ki ba ying ba sem paro te ka be dei bat ka session ka bingidon la syai kaski ko mai CM nila de batai ka BSc kan syam na syai kaski bat nakaliang joka sarkar lang ba jong chief minister jongi ila pha ya ka jing sngo ba lakum no kumno la syai kaski i dei ban ajon ya ene ka house ko jongi la syai ten la ya kata ngin sale la syai kaski ha ka ba ngi hapru ya ka ban don ka abashwiri reference kajing ai buram khaddu ya uneu noyalam jong ka jela mekla jongi bat ya kane ngin sa pedip sepi lasai kasngi hadin ba ka BSc ka syong hapo ka office jong speaker badan buram jongi ya kane ngidang ya ngidang ya berkat ngidang pe ke e ka ba ide kan le kat kum bangi jule om tang hapo ka jela mekla le hapo ka rindia berkoi tengin le ya kata ka bade le
Thank you.
Bandru so kumno kum harot kene ka diklat kene ka dong Dr. Ricky Singkon
ya long big shock ya dan warta marmenin mengabadi iran review meeting jong di Sabah Western Hills do kadwe beje do san beje meeting dan biasa ta meeting jing kolong shock nga all sudden bukan yo for mon jong breng te pada mon jong breng katai kop
gaji khmat jeni kala long sa berkedet ada utara gaji kedet kampai tangi di nong elam gaji kedet hi kan long di dari gaji menteri ya ka nginut panong ba kumunong hikmat di nong hikmat jong paj ba hi ya ka paj ba di ya do ta rekum kerja menteri hang kani kapor ngidap sya ta gaji susi ka bakrau do ta ya ka ba beli la man ban sim no i sa ladi kumu breu hi breu ba so nginong kumno breu sa bodi breu jong blei dia kata ngim la bandina en breu bleu la sim na i te gane ka kubor komta ka ka bajam ta kalong sa ka ba kedit yengi kum ga parti kamtam badi kilong kersan badi paj ba aru jo kalong ka shop si sa yengi
Kejala Megalaya Brokowei kedana pedeng kejeng susi ke bakrau haga bagi sepangut kinong syong nak keleng kejaka kilawan man snolem UMP ke Shillong u Dr. Ricky AJ Singkon nak yang saajung u hapok se Shillong kinong yalam kejala ke bakentup u menteri rangba kejala Konrad Kongkal Sangma unang yalam kaliang persya u Dr. Mukul M Sangma rengkat kiwei pat kinong mikmat bagi hak sarkar kilapoi ben pau kejeng snolem yau nyong mikmat
kum ki bayran lang hapo ka party bat kum brishmet kalong ka jing kandet ka bakrao bangyo ya ka jing tip ba i Dr. Ricky belum MP jong ka Shillong parliamentary seat ba belong do general secretary jong ka party baydan hapring ka jing stom ko jur maka jing kalon ka jing ya ka jaka ka biya kai ke pat ka kham pat so si khang galong ba im sim la shu ban ne a ne ka sla pa thai te kom ki pai te kat ni so tho kalong ka jingdo ka ba khra ka jingdo ka ba khrao namar ngi don ni ka thong ba ngi non ra ya ka ka jingkala ban yo ban non ra ya ka sanchar ka khrar ka ba khoi nakam ta ka jing shngan ka la shai ka la shisni jong ki long din ki man din ka jing batu ha ka jing trekam Syukur ban pau ba kum ke parti abangi ni trekam kum ka long ye ka bangi don ka jingi sutho jimot ka jingi buram ka jingi et mark liam bat ke bangi le da ka jingi sutho la te ni so ka ladon ka jing do ka ba khrau hadu ka ta mo yo we na ki play don bentah ka ban sengi ka parti laya lin tirang kat hakini ki kendiat senam na ru bangi seng ulong ru we ni kino ngelam uba kit khia ba kino kino ki kam ki ba ngi budget ha hukum ka parti te ngim don thali pan batai haru kanu kalong ka jing kata yangi kum ka parti ba haru kanu kalong ka jing du nong ka ba khrau ya ka jai ban reu regum ki bengen ni don ka jing kermen ba ublei unum eno yangi kum ka parti ublei unum eno ya ka jai ban reu ba de ka ri kabang ida don kam shisha ya ki briu ki ba pek haga jimut jim khan ki briu ki ba surin bat ki ba don ya ka nam ka ba bat ki ba chanya hau bli bangi sakri ka ba uni u parlok jing don kalong ka jinglong ka ba surit ka jinglong pi ki don ki jinglong mo ka ba ya si briu la ban ka jing surit ni la ban ba ki wei ki ba la ban ta ya kata ka jinglong jung liu udon ni ka jing surit patru ya ka jinglong ka balapan syania ka jinglong ka babha ka nam ka babha wa ubatang haki kendiat por wan syakani ka lempong jung ka san perthai wala ban yo ya ka jing e ka jing ki pat ba ka lengkari komba phi ka jing smusi thang ka ba kat kum ka jing tek ka bangalapan smuthu kam pat judon ka jing susi hapring upai ba nong shong hagari kum kani ka jing sosi ka baki mat ani ka kenti ka banala
Hakapor kum bashibaje no phaisni haga sni tho diang lapun ket no ekamet ka basa jong Dr. Ricky Ejison kon napok se shaga yengsa jong u kebedan hanong sder hak district ribhoi hagni jing li on lesson ran lang digi nong elam bagit khot ka seng VPP ki bahayeng bahasem bat ki nong krishan upat ba ule yang rot surok pan ai kejing le aburam yano MP ubal klat no uba kinong chong shinong kishem ude nong elam uba iet bat buram ya kejat benrio bat iki para brio habakran kilat thai kubor u presiden keseng VPP uba ardan mela basayo mat ula pen paw kejing sokya ha ka ba ula kedaw u Dr. Ricky Sengkon ude uwe niki blaidan penta ha ka ban seng ya keseng VPP bat ude unong elam ubus ngoret ubat tebet baru belajar ikjing iet upat ba ha kapor ke belengkot ha ka kamsan perthai ulong ba gede ikjing do ke bakrau do kata-kata nomor ude ubakit kya ka kam kabla benchat ho baru kermen ba ublai unom eno ya ka seng bat ikjat benrio ha ka arpui trek urampang kata ha ka sing sajan on sependap ikjing le abram khat do ha ka yengsa jong u hanong sder bat hadin kata zli on tap yo haulum jing tap kablang presbyterian hasumer
Kalong ke jingja ke besngo syarkai ha ke bawe kuna skul ula klat no ban nyungut ki waipat kelaman saujur. Haba ka bos skul ke bagi syong kala syak tenra ha ke wai ke trok ha ke sengi pale jeng ke tayo ha ke surok ba ke badan ha ke tan kat nyomer paham lang hajan bernihat ha ke distrik Liboy. Ha ke jingja aksiden ke besyarkai ke belajar ha ke step jongka kat kendai terik rumpang ar hajar undrio. Uway kena skul ula klat no nyungut ki waipat ki wis kena skul ke laman saujur hadian ba ke skul bus ke bagi syong kelasat tenra ni ke bentah masyadian ha ke wai ke trok ke bukit klingka bat kene ke jingja kelaja ke por prash pawai imen step ha ke surok ba national highway bahendrio ha ke tan kat nyomer paham lang hajan bernihat. Kerkum ke kubor belai alum le thu ba ke wai ke skul bus ke badan number ML Shpaudi Sun North South Nyo jangka Mount Zion Secondary School kabadan nakat sanmer. Kat ba kadang isyaw kena skul nakat nyomer paham lang kala syak tenra kan sana kuwe ketrok kabadan number NL North UAE South Rio Nyawar nak ibenta basyadian. Pada kene for komba ar pungut ki kena skul ki don hagane ke bus. Bat mareja kene ke jinjau nongnya nong buat ketrok kila kat kerat no iladian nagane ke jaka. Dio jengtip ru ban kaliang ki bor pulet ke bernihat police outpost kila poi marmar kene ke jaka. Ban pengkit no ke nyongut ke kena skul ke bala mensau ke jaka sumar ha Guwahati. Bari ke bamensau malu malala lam sya bernihat PHC ban yo jing sumar. Shoshuru le yo jing tep bo wen ke kena skul bala tip kateng ko Maxwell Lindo mana ke snong kan kandai mer bala klar no ha ka Arhi Hospital na ke jing mensau ke bakamjur. Halur gene ke jingja na kaliang ki bor pulet ki dang penlong ya ke jing toket bat ban tuet unongnya bat nong bot jong ke trok. Ka Anti-Narcotics Task Force bat kipulet jong ka Special Operation Team haga step jong sibalang jong tayo. Kilalit kenra ki nong kayi drugs halum serbe haga nong ba shelong. Bat haga ne gejeng kenra kilayo kyam kilai ngot ki nong kayi drugs. Kekenhuan jong ke Anti-Narcotics Task Force ANTF bat SOT o kejengalam u Deputy Superintendent Kipulet u Simseng A Sangma kilalit berpenlong ya kejeng kenra por South Step ha ka bakilayo kejeng tip ke bati kena halor kejeng don jeng nong kai drugs ha kawe kejaka ha lum serbe ha kenong ba shelon Kipulet kilayo kem ya u Alshad Ali live kena Snem Karta u Jahuruddin bat u Vishnu Barma kiberan Arab South Snem Karta balayok purup naki yo drugs heroin u branch program badak bisa lai pinyo hajar kendai sepasan po tungka hadian bala pendep bagi jeng kenra bagi jeng toket le lamno ikini laingot kinong kai drugs syaka sadar police station bat la register mokok duma bat pengat iki poki kendon jong ke NDPSI bagi jeng toket ikini kinong kai drugs kalaya cekmat ka ANTF bat kipulet ke East Khasi Hills ke lepen pau bagi yang scam ha kabani kun persya ya ke jing roy jong drugs sa kene kodong ba bat ban kami ki brek berhenti ha ka bakai bean yauni ujingki ubasni Haga sengi baar jeng ketayo kinong syong ka mai khuli hak distrik Ribhoi kilami ban be kerat no ikibriau ya kiba kilayo jeng tip bagi dai bawan le sor jamin haga jaka kaput klem daa ya kino ki jeng tip ki bati kena tang hadian beliau jeng tip alo ke jeng don jegi katukan hut kibriau ki bamla bani ko bat ki balakam bagi ginong tre jeng ka company ban sor jamin haga jaka kaput kinong syong ka mai khuli hak distrik Ribhoi kile ni ban be no ikini kibriau bat persya ajor kene ke jeng sor jamin klem ke jeng tip ki bati kena Kadkum ki kubor ke beliau jeng tip laong bagi pat banong syong ka mai khuli ke syong ka badan hak kaput jong ka distrik Ribhoi ha Meghalaya bat ka Assam labe no ya sangut ki beliau ki bakam bagi dai company Genesis International Corporation Limited balong bala betha ki de ki bor ka Assam ban sor jamin hak jaka kaput Leturu batang Maria yo jeng tip halok ne jeng temu jeng ki beliau ban sor jamin ki pat ba kralik ban wat jeng tip bat keli halok jeng temu jeng ki ban sor jamin hak jaga jong than kaput
Bat hadian belasyam bagi temu bensor jamin negi jaka baranghap ha Meghalaya kipat ba kila be no yaki. Shosho laong bagani gejing temu jugi bor na Assam ban lek sor jamin hagini ke jaka kathan kaput na kalian gidong syong kamai kuli kim shimdan kanu gejing tip ka bapura. Ban namar bagini ke jaka kidang hap apa uput sam ka jela Meghalaya kum ta kipat ba kim shim la ila chu igni ki beriau ban le akini ka kam.
दाल सिंगा दोंगन का दोंगजन होते वो बोले मैपिंग बोले मैंने मैपिंग खा गया नहीं आप लोग को ड्रेनेज बनाना है क्या बनाना है हम लोग का आपत्ति नहीं है पर हम लोग का स्टेट हम लोग का परमिशन लेने पड़ेगा ना ये असम का अथॉरिटी नहीं है
Kahadorbar Mangtengka jangka Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council kelas sedang ha kesingi balang jangka tayo. Pada kini kedorbar, u executive member ka KHADC u bekmi ke tenat pelatengka u ba seibor warba. Ulawan rakyat ke Mangtengka ka balai benai. Dan ke vote on account ka balai pun ruklur kendai lak prapulai hajar praspa lai pau tengka. Jangka senam arhajar arpun riau, arhajar arpun nyo. U executive member ke KHADC u bekmi ke tenat pelatengka u ba seibor warba. Ula pentip agadorbar bagani kemang tengka ke balai benai kan terekam nadu uyayong hadu kalai pau terik ujeliau arajar arpun rio. Bad ke executive committee kampala benwara kemang tengka ke bapura namar baka council kadang hap ni ujing ken tak hadu katayo bakat do jong benai leber. Ula ong bai kemang tengka ke bapura jong ka council an sawanra agadorbar ke bansawan. Kat kum kemang tengka la baha ekatenat General Administration Department kendai klur kat saulak sanpu hajar ndus pa tengka. Ya ke law department kat pralak san pula hajar kendai spa arpo tengka. Ya ke revenue budget but finance department arklur nyopun rulak under pusau hajar lai spa arpo tengka. Ya ke forest administration department lamang arklur prapusau lak sapu hajar praspa arpo tengka. Ya ke administration of justice and judicial department shiklur prapulak sapula hajar praspa sarpo tengka. Ya ke legislative department arklur lai pun rulak lai kendai hajar shispa sanpo tengka. Ya ketenat puli puthi saulak kadwei hajar sanspa arpo tengka. Ya ketenat civil works and development kan ruklur arp saulak kendai pusau hajar nyos pa tengka. But ke enforcement scheme na kebenta ke protection of tribal land and interest kadai shiklur san kendai lak prapu hajar praspa nyopo tengka. Kalau donru kejingata ya pok gedorbar hapdeng UIM ka ilaka bad unang ilam kaliang persya hakabedai bad ka kams iem jongka hima seora.
May, with the prior approval of the Executive Committee, appoint Deputy Chief. May the Deputy Chief begitu tak untuk hemat dan suara. Kami begitu ini. Tentu kesuci, let's say, mereka office akan beliau tahu dengan Indonesia. Lagi begitu, pertama section 10 ini tidak konfidensial, mereka betul betul.
Ada UIM restriction ada UIM uang officer masanya dari kecil dari error nak terfaham isu dan suspend ini. Suspend.
Nak berhenti.
Berapa
kita suspend? Terus ada suspend. Belum cuma ini bukan. Bukan suspend berapa?
Unang yalam kaliang persya obat titos star welkan ulakan tho ek executive committee halor ke jingkam joka bakam itu u deputy CM bat halor ke jingkular ka yaki kun ki hajar ke hima sora bah po shtayo ans aisana no u CM belajet ke kurs CM ke hima sora ulong bah kapor bawan ai ke shiti du CM belajet ke kur bat ki bakrau ki menteri u executive member ulong baglabiang nadong shedong bat po shtayo ans ai no ek sanat rei hadin shtayo bat shibenai ru amshim laai kumta ki bakrau betri ki wani kendo yu executive member dari umsyam lakran chai bat ke executive committee kala penmi penbane ke hukum belatung yu acting CM jong hima lengba menteri executive member ketenat ilaka uba Denzil ula kentat bagi executive committee ke kular bah po shtayo an ICM bat umsyam lakular ru ban ai long CM ya uba maremdor CM
Barulah pencai ru bagi executive committee kami tu ubak maremdor kum u deputy CM.
Kabasusi bantik kalong. Balai basami kita dikenrang balai basami kita keluar balai basami kita dikenrang kalong bang atau por bawang air siki da ustau siem berjit atau bat respect membar bat di bakal bat di menteri dan juga nak yang jori kalong baik long bakal abian nak sudah bahapo sih tayo ni sa ayo ya sana naku ada kisah mana kan yang dibaksa di hadirin berlawan di kedua itu pada usia dan juga kalau bagaimana kamu saja mungkin kalau berbayar dia nanti tan naku sih tayo ni sa ayo ya sana kata dia juga tu nak kalian berjumpa naku ada kisah nak ada sisa ni ada nama tadi itu dua kalahir step syakikun ni hajaran tu di masalah batang hari si tayo ngin sayo no jauh skim tu di masalah nama pakai jubah ada yang penting sebelum bagi ayo kita ada kan sama nama ni kau bagi kebat ya nah halai tamahan di keren yang bisa dilakukan stangsan. But hadir baladas tayo mio sibanay mio, sibanay mio hadir di sawan di bakal iwan di sekarang itu ini. Dua kata Indonesia, mereka hadir di permi yang kesana lalu order. Kau itu yo akus, yo nggak ima. Pada tanggal berapa? Nampak siapa yang itu acting di dalam video itu? Kita ingat tu. Mereka juga kita juga kalau baru sekian lima ulayap nado like itu dari pengaruh situ. Balik tim pendasan yang section katway jom kenegaraan. Bantun ya ulu bansyuti hadir balayap. Balik tim penerima kami kenegaraan yang section 11 jom kenegaraan. Bangsa kami yang kuat benda Indonesia. Bahkan kenegaraan laom. Bagi aspek ini kalau ada poin yang dipilih. Kita ni yang bagi lima seorang kadang yang dipilih. La penting itu saya konsel bahagian dipilih.
Jadi umumnya boleh ikut section 11. About Freeman layak the section of Malaysia. If at any time the post of the chief comes vacant as a result of death, the executive may by order making appoint the deputy chief or Hazir male belonging to a ruling clan of the Ilaka or affiliated to Ilaka. About to Freeman, Milan. But Freeman yang jom suara tak cuma ting. Kasut election. Di mentah di rumah, dikirim mentah boleh kasihan boleh ini. Jadi kalau boleh buat apa? Berikan sanksi ayo sim. Dan sebab ini. Lalu kita mencuba. Ada unik ulung sim, ada asam. Uroba sim ulung sim rinjosam. Joinik ulung sim di asam. Boleh you marandor kita. Jangan kira lu ni. Ini urgency. But menurut Allah mungkin usaha elect yang poin yang nomor kan dari yang itu. Ini dah 1959. Sekarang 45. Kalau 1959 ini ada ni. Especially mentah itu don't wait contest. But section 4 mamput kalau when a vacancy occurs, the officers have called a meeting of electoral college of Ilaka concerned to be held and presided over by the officer deputed by the returning officer. The presiding officer shall submit the proceeding of the nomination meeting to the returning officer who shall declare the result of the nomination. Hakati jom kita cara menteri satu lagi itu. Apa menurut Jangan tak, gambar kita itu yang ini yang domnya, umum tak yang berarti. Arting menteri tahu, arting sih tahu, kan ya, unang tikam. Bagi ingat di section, bagi orang lain dan lain-lain. Anu ni lah ketika berbuat timeline, anu baik. Anu apa di section juga di 1959 begitu timeline. Mentah terpraktis kalau masyarakat bah enda mesti urai dia kamu artis dia balik kamu memperjanjian itu ini perjanjian di boteles iswan sini sebenarnya karena tadi masuk dengan simpul bahwa itu tertib dunia hari ini Chair stated that while no deadline has been issued, the Council has requested the process be completed as soon as possible. He noted that the appointment is an exhaustive exercise and must be strictly complied with the regional figure and customary requirement. The KCC has pledged the city assistance to help strike demand. Ia tahu bahannya klik di dalam ini banyak orang beristirahat di dalam. Justru ini akan malah
Chief Executive Member ka KHEDC ba Winston Tony Lengdo ha berjubab ke jingkeli jong MDC Kalaban upa Ricky Shulai. Ula pentip gidan menyepulai tli ke trading license ke bela item mai dek Executive Committee batang halaban lai santeli ke trading license. Chief Executive Member ule tu ba ke jingdon jong baro ke bayo ke trading license naduk menshwa haduk menta kidon sanhajar lai spa an rupu arteli. Hakabede bat ke North Eastern Security Services NESS Chief Executive Member ule tu bahag arpoi truk risau ke Executive Committee kelai ke trading license hakabede bagakam security halat kor. Berhadian balayo ke jung ujor ke Executive Committee kelalap badan ke jingle syukur hakabada ke juk trading license halat kor kalalit bantap an nift seorang bat ke Executive Committee kalap hak penduk no ya ki trading license.
Ke jubab jengi CM Sultanat ya ke jubab ba ki ong ba hadin ba kilawan ban ya suthu jingmut dakata ka partnership ban aikam ajam ki samla ki jungi hoi inda sengap ya ka idea so ka ba sultanat mau ba ki okam ki kena lejong rela da baru ki beri ki mendabar ki ya dakata ka partnership mau ngamtip kai ka banja ya ka ri ke jungi dia nebut tom relay ka tang e ka jing start ke jungi bat ngasuka bentip kai ka kerteng jong kata ka firm mo jong tau partnership bale e kata ka kam nakaliang lokal bat umjuru nakaliang jong bauri bat kebaar kalong ba ngasusi ba people scam yang bauri kumu genuine na tribal ngrenga te simet yang bauri tengah siam kum exploiter. Nama ula exploit ya kejaka ke jungi. Hang te hapok Kansas Street Oxford. Kabang ila ya kun. La bon snam. Ban yo ek te kejaka. Henry haduk mentah ule translate. Hang te tom lele. Sultanat. Ba fi certify fi ai ka certificate mentah jong u. Henry nakaliang jong nganum pediang. Dalile. Ba undai utau genuine non tribal. Akan negari ke jungi. Syukur abran buram, kublai biang ya LO ibla abu itu kejing keli. Oi kedai, pada kalian juga department kejungi ngimsim la ailat ya katu ke parking lot nanti pada kiti ban pentrai kam klaim kejing yo ya ke trade license. Bat kedai ru din bakila wanra. Jika notice kejonga ada kitu kiseng balang. Bakini ki brio hantai pada kiti ki persyang ban pli ya katu ke parking lot. Klaim dadon ya ki kot kisla ki biang. Hadin baki wan mi syangi. Hadin bang apet ya ke NOC ke balai nak senong bat kiba involve ha katu ke kam. Kendai 4% gidi ki kena ki beri nak katu ke thai ya tu. Ti nak kalian ke jungi ke ke bangi ngila ban le kalong ba ngiyo ban penrung da uwei pat u local nak kasih hang tu ban le partnership lang. Kesenjam kalong tang ban syuyo ban aikam aijam ya ki try meluk ki jongi ban ya dor rengkat lang bat utu try jong tu ke parking lot hang tu. Ti lingba ita senjam ibang ila persang nak kaliang ke department ke jongi ila yo ban pli ya ke parking lot ban ila yo ban ai ya ke trading license du da ka ba ai ha ka partnership. Kamut u local jongi ula yo ban le partnership lang bat utu try jong ke parking lot hang tu bat ula yo ban kamai ha ka business ka ba utu parking lot u try ula seng ya ke kam. Ti kawi ka man syujubab ya ka jingkali ka ba jong elu kalong ba hadin ba kilawan mi syengi ngilayo ban ya keren bat ki dei ban aikam aijam ya u lokal lo jongi tang bare umdei tang ban siu tulop ya ki dan ne ban su pendon kam ya ki baki dei ki try meluk ngilayo ban le sendan da ka partnership kamut ka share ka badai ha ka tu ka parking lot u try meluk jongi ru u yo lang ya ka tu ka share
Kaseng San Partai National People's Party NPP. Hakisin ng kong jong katayo kalapan mana, ya katop kerteng jong ki arp saungot ki kertong ki banikon ki election MDC Shaka Garo Hills Autonomous District Council. Bad kaseng NPP kalakentat ban ai tiket yau Chief Executive Member Bomenta jong ka Garo Hills Autonomous District Council u Albinus R. Marak. Baunya kon naka Siju constituency.
Ka National People's Party NPP haka kanrew ter urempang arajar arpun rio kalapan benai ketup kerteng ke benengkong jengki kertong ke bagentup iki arp saungun ke bentaki election Shaga Garo Hills Autonomous District Council ke balat temu penlong mentak senem. Hagani jeng pemena keseng gelashim mekarai da ke bagentat benai tiket ya u CEM u bamenta ke Garo Hills Autonomous District Council u Albinus Armarak u bami kemat na ke Siju constituency. Habakran gelat petai kubor, unong ai ketian keseng NPP Umar Kuis and Marak ula pentep baka State Committee ke bahap apa kejingilam u Presiden ke NPP Meghalaya u bak Presiden Tunsong kala menjur ke negatop jongki kerteng ke Balawan na ke Regional Committee. Ulito bagani kejingjiat diki kertong kolong hadian bala bishar benia halor kejingla banjob kejing IT na ke bentang keseng kejing terihok baka kejing syampang ke kamsad pertai. Umar Kuis Marak ula pensyai baka jingkentat banai tiket ya usi yang bamenta kalongkarai ke bestomba. Mereka sengkalahap banle ya kania namar ke jinglong jingman halor kalat banjob hasiju. Kesenggal kentu ya u Chief Executive Member bamenta bon ai ke jingit trailang buat ukertong buat mai uba keseng kalatung. Umar Kuis Marak ula itu ru baka jing penkre nama tagi election kalaya cekmat bah hakisnong kitau bat kibabuan kini kertong kiladan lupa hamadan menelap election. Nado unai wiang ni opera jong kesnem kebalale. Keseng kal shimpor ban bishar ke application namar badan ki constituency ki ba had unyongut kinong apply tiket. Badu menteri rang ba ke jelau Konrad Kongkal Sangmar rengket kinong ilam ki ba klie kendo markmat ya bro kinong apply tiket ban pensyai ban kentu ya ke jingit relang na ke benta ke jingbet jong keseng.
There are lots of candidates applied for NPP ticket. In some of the constituencies, around seven is the largest number of candidates who have applied for the party tickets in different constituencies. Minimum is 2-3. Minimum is 2-3. So it was very difficult on our part also to reject anybody from the list. So that is why we have taken so much of time. We have been meeting the candidates one-on-one. This has been done by National President himself, Mr. Conrad Kesama, who is also National President, and also our senior leaders and myself. We have been meeting all these applicants, I mean to say those candidates who are seeking party ticket. So we have been meeting them, we have been consulting them so that we get their support, we get their cooperation also in the forthcoming elections. With great difficulty, one more thing I wanted to inform you. We have denied ticket to the sitting CEM who was representing Siju constituencies. It was with great difficulty we have come to this decision because question of winnability is also there. So therefore, we have denied him the ticket. But we are requesting his cooperation with party's decision. Today, the state committee has approved the first list of candidates that have been sent from the regional committee, which has been thoroughly examined based on the winnability, loyalty, integrity, and past political experiences. And from different sources, we have taken the report, and based on that, the regional committee has decided and recommended to the state committee. And today, the state committee, under the leadership of Sir Preston Song, who is also the state president of NPP Meghalaya State Unit, has approved the list of candidates sent by the regional committee. So therefore, I will name out the name of the candidates um, against their constituency number. So I'll name out from number one, that is accordingly, their number one. Number one, Siju constituency. After thorough discussions and different rounds of meetings, we have come to the conclusion to consider the candidature of Sri Khalis G. Moman. To Wagesuk, same for this constituency also, we have decided to fill Sri Jebul S. Marak as NPP candidate. Fifth, Gaswapara, Sri Sengchem N. Sangma. Six, Barengapara, Sri Kapilson A. Sangma. 7. Babelapara, Sri Rakesh A. Sangma. 8. Amongpara, Sri Balsrang Areng. 9. Tura, Sri Charming Star N. Sangma. 10. Dengnakpara, Sri Kreditson C.H. Marak. 12. Nogorpara, Sri Lainekar K. Sangma. 13. Jigjak, Sri Sanjay A. Sangma. 14. Beta Singh, Sri Sanjay Koch. 15. Rochonpara, Sri Arbinston B. Marak. 16. Asanang, Sri Anseng A. Sangma. 17. Balachanda, Sri Andres C.H. Marak. 18. Batabari, Sri Maxwell M. Sangma. 19. Shyamnagar, Sri Peter Job A. Sangma. 22. Jenjal, Sri Graham Bell A. Sangma. 23. Rongrong, Sri Sunny Rogers G. Moman. 24. Bolsong, Sri Pongseng R. Marak. 25. Damas, Sri Doli K. Sangma. 26. Kharputa, Sri Modi M. Sangma. 27. Samandagri, Sri Nihim D. Shira. 28. Darugri, Sri Henen R. Sangma. 29. William Nagar, Sri Segbat R. Marak. So these are the candidates in the first list. 24 number of candidate has been finalized. Rest, only 5 constituencies are left, which will be decided very soon and will be declared accordingly.
Kahanyotrap Youth Council hakasipalay jang katayaw kalapenrem bat kentad yang kakaipot jang expert committee halor ka state reservation policy. Ban pene kumjo ekabaha thungkam kaba saupo nakasispa aki khasi jantia bat saupo nakasispa yaki garo. Kumbalong nadok kasnem syajar kendai spa nyopuar. Kahanyotrap Youth Council ng bawah presiden ubah roy kuparsenrem kalapenpau gejeng sokya ba gejeng penrem kebajur. Halor kakai pot jaga expert committee kebiri kemi eka state reservation policy kebalawan ra hake yang dorbar tauan. Kaya HYC kalakentat ya kene gejeng terwa ban penne ya kene ka reservation policy kata saupo la saupo. Kabamut saupo nakasispa eki khasi jantia bat saupo nakasispa eki garu. Kumbakalong hakasnam kat kendai spa nyopuar. Uba roy kuparu long ba kabaha ban kentio kamdai ban syong nongrem ha gejing sam kaban long mari rengkat. Kumlale mensyua namar kejing luna ka data. Menta kejing bun breo kejaan rem kasi jantia long kan reo hado kat nyolak. Bat ka kamhe ban ya kejaan reo garu ki belong shipo hado kat arlak. Kumta kabaha aru kade ban kio kat kum kejing bun breo. KHYC kalakentu ban le da kawai niki artli kata ban ai sanpo nakisispa yaki kasi jantia bat sopo nakisispa agi garu. Lani ban penlong lang kandai po nakisispa ya baro ki schedule tribe aga jela. KHYC ka kentat ya karukam kabaki angka creamy layer namar kesengo bagajat benreo kampat biang kayo kokot habaro beyo lang renti. Bat persyaru igi jeng terwa ban penjrong yang por ban pendap igi kam kibateli nakashi snam cekalai snam. KHYC kesengo bagane ke report juga expert committee kaitin ko bat
ka penduk mensia migi samla wat kam. Hapo ka roster system hakini kisngi ki banwan.
Mangi bu garu ngi digi ST hi ka constitution ka sya bangin le sub classification na kata kadau garu yo la kajong ka reservation ngi yo la kajong ka reservation rela da fi page pat ya ki kentien ki ba ka sorkar hi kawanra of 1972 kiong ba hakani ka 1972 resolution bat kani ka reservation policy kiong ba dengan puli ke paragraf peningkong kiong in pursuance of clause 4 of Article 16 of Constitution of India and keeping in view the inadequacy of representation of these communities in services under the autonomous state of Meghalaya in terms of their population. Kamut ba ya ka reservation policy ka jongi la pensong nong rem da ka jingmun pa. Ti mangi mentang let's say 1972 ngi klam ya perkhat ya kata ngila si ong tong ini le la kale 40%. Rewit times mentah san post nam ngila ya nanti. La da fi ka expert committee ko ang penek bet jaga ni 1972. Teka 1972 ka keren in terms of population te ko. Tela da fi ong in terms of population ngi ngila bun pa jam. Ngila bun pa ban iki. Teka kamut bangi ngi don ka hok dan banyo khambun. Tingim ong hiru ngi ha ka jing ajing mut jongi kum ka seng lingim ong te ba keni ya ka hok ka jongki. Ki don 10% ki mat net 10%. Dengi ngi labun ka ngi de ban kiu mangi gen cha ka 10%. But I kata ka 10% la ngi ong unreserved category la ni ada SC kat no e ki don mangi. Kim do bun la ngi pet ya ka population ka jongki ka badon. Dengi ngi don khat nyo khat pralak kum kino kum ka chat ban re nyong trap. Ki porok garu ki jongi ki don chipo khat belang. Tik ngi don la ngi pet ngi penchong nong rem na ka reservation policy ngi de ban yo khambun kan ka kata ka reservation ka mangi ngi de ban yo. La ban komen la ne ban keren ya ka jingmut jong sarkar por bakawan habon wanra ya kanika expert committee ban form ka expert committee hoi kadi ka basisya na marba ya ka expert committee lasna ka por baka chat ban riu jong ki wen by the reservation nama ngi ong bangi don kam ban yo ya ka hok ban yo kam yo jam kat kum ka jingbun pat ka jongi di ka sarkar ban pentanda ya kata kawanra ya kanika expert committee kapan jingmut na ki babun nangi likum kajat menriu babun nangi ngila a jingmut ki seng balang ki ba per ki riu shimet ki ba per ki seng san perthai ki ba per baro nangi ngila a jingmut bat ka ngala ban ong 100% na ki ba ngihi da ka jing scam ban ong ba ngihi ki ba a jingmut bun ki a jingmut na ka banta ban wanra ka jingkala ka reservation policy bandon be ka jingkala nek belengok mentah bangi ipat ya kani ka expert committee ya ka report ya ka expert committee ko ong de ban penek ya ka ya kata ka reservation policy nyong 1972 ti kani ngimla ban len ba ka sarkar ka ko tang ban pentanda le si kala shu form yang committee re mentapat ka don la ka jong ka jingbut ya ka ba ka sarkar ngimtep la bakan yo anong politics ya ledi kale ya kani ne ka don da kiwei pat ki jimut ya ka tangim la ban ong rek ai ka bangi ngila ban penpa menta ka long ba ngilong disappointed long ba kani ka expert committee ka ba ka jaka bangi ngin yo anong kum gajat menteri yang isuban ila bandu nong penban lama kanika recommendation na jongki
Haswa bini kimi ki kubor ke barangsa ngin penken mau biang ya kimat bukongsan jong kubor mentang ketoyo. Sedang gedor bar mang tengka, klut kejingatai halor kamat ILP, bat wanra menteri rangba ka kaipot jong expert committee halor ka state reservation policy. Rai ke kenhun menteri ban penlong ya ki election MDC jaka Garo Hills Autonomous District Council hau benaya yong. Keno uba ardan basawi maj bak sarkar kepenan kam bakla ya kamat subjudice ban buri e kejing shisha. Kelat uwei bat mensau nyungut ki kena skol haga jingja aksiden. Syakem langut kinong kai drugs na lom survey shilong. Wanra ka ki HDC ka mang tengka ka balai benai ka balai pun ruklor kendai lak rapulai hajar ras pa lai poklor tengka. But kelat kensan UMP ka badangil akai football suba bayo heart attack. Kajela Meghalaya kamtam e kipat ba kasi jantia kila du no unong yalamu bas ngoret bat ubat bit jongki hakas ni palai jong tayo. Uni unong yalamu bala kla no ude UMP syaka Lok Sabha na Shillong Parliamentary Constituency u Dr. Ricky AJ Sengkon. Ubala kelon kensan hakapor budang ila kai football hamulai moyong ya kabala subajor bulayo ka heart attack. Hakas ni satjan kipat ba na kaleng ki jaka kelia tuaj haga bandaj antap dan buram Yau Dr. Ricky Sengkon.
Aga arpuai Tarik urampang arhajar arpun rio kata kasni sajan. Dagi hajar ngot kipat ba keleshim bentah ka jinglet ontap dan buram yu MP ke Lok Sabha na Shillong Parliamentary Constituency u Dr. Ricky Andrew Jones Sengkon. Ya kamet jong Dr. Ricky Sengkon lawan ra akamadan ICAR bala penlong ya kejingelang ban le buram bat ban smulem hadian bala pendap kejinglet niam bendingkong ha kiying sa jong u hanong seder. Lawan penishim bentah kena kejinglet buram kado ekamet kebasa jong Dr. Ricky Sengkon du sembut Menteri Rangba Kejelau ba asnyaw Belangdhar unang ilam galiang persyaah yang dorbar tawan Kejela u Dr. Mukul M Sangma u MP na Mizoram u Richard Vanlal Mangaya ki MLA ki MDC kinong yalam ba kinong kersyan na kaseng VPP kinong hikay ni skul ba kireu pau kumat Kejela ba kipat ba ki balawan na keleng jang Kejela Meghalaya. Hagani kejingelang layo ekjingkran na kasinong nong seder na kaskul ba nehu na kasorkar jela na kaseng VPP bat na kayeng kasem jong Dr. Ricky Sengkon. Kinong kran na kejingelang kila pertu kikam kibau Dr. Ricky Sengkon ulale hakapor kebakandiat kumu MP na kejela. Bat uli eno ikinuksa kibabha da kebapuni kejinglong kebabha kebas ngoret kebajai-jai kanam kebabha ba kejing syap tiang yu ublay. Bat ubadon ru ikejingkit kliat na kebentah gari ba kecet benriu.
Bapak yang kong ini pak, bagi balawan tak, jibun syak bun jibun seramang ini. Tak apa bilang kemana, masa baru berikut. Bagi ros orang siapa tu ini kena tak mesti poin kong. Isi cukup itu dapat cuci orang juga. Dan bahapun itu azab, dunia azab, berspoin cepat. Bapak ia opposition, Tarik, dan Bicom, BMCom, dan ini Congress. Jokowi cepat. Berhenti kuar, ibarat pun di sarang ini Pak. Dan ini juga sisukan di fengnya Pak keluar dari opposition. Ini Pak ini kan, ini Kristo, ini ada, ini Trihok. Pengidon bermesin berjinsolan di barok duduk bersyukur dipomlak banyak berbersama dari kijuikai ini long tiba berak iwai pengidon bermesin iwai para beliau kan dapat sidang iwai yang ini beri badan ini berak ini badan ipo kosnya. But ini kejingkai ini hari ini. But tunjukkan bonsin, rumah di bawah kekiman ini tunjukkan bonsin. Mengenai ini dalam resource justice ini, ini nyata popular. Bawah mengenai yang mampu berbuat ini. Yang mampu berbuat dia orang yang punya keren, orang ini keren. Kalau kau bilang ini, dengan manajemen dilakukan ini sudah mengibar sekarang di Syong sama di Syong ini apa sudah. Bapak yang berhambat itu pun di Syong sudah, minta yang ada Syong apa ini. Yang mampu berdua, mampu kibri ini buat bibi orang. Kibri ini berdua untuk menurut yang minta Syong kaya ini itu karena keren ini kamu jangan. Bagani pau sisya Kristum jingkai bagi bapak sisya bapak ini jingkai ini bapak naduk di kampi barat naduk kampi barat yang juga menipu memandungi di penerimaan di mana kau menong kita menilai syarikat kejing Kristum jungi berkejing lebih berok, berkejing besar lebih berok daripada kami. Itulah setelah kami sekarang. Berkejing itu kerang jauh lain dan kiri beras kerana kami boleh mengalah. Bersisa layu itu lain pada tibarok. Bila kejing berdasarkan bentuk dengan air kena bumi. Kami akan itu tibarok. Bapiru timbul dengan usaha kami ini berpenem kita yang juga terpercaya terihok tengok bendera berpenem insulan para beliau
kita ibak baik berkunjung MP berkunjung ini oleh semua melawan nakalan kita mensurai memberi kesingkat hidup. Personally, nakaling jonga nampak dari tubuh polisi dari authority. And I am very fortunate to meet him thrice in few occasions. Ngayon ko yung kumasiba sa pagiging pabuli ko yun. Kampan mo gamit bigla ngayon ko kumaniustel. Point of unaway for only Masuha is a sad news. Wabi baru berdui umron sohan islah lebih kapun shock ya. Sipang semua nak shokan kendo. Maru buru orang kendo ekor berada. Takkan mau kelas lebih baik dulu ekor yang mengiris dari. Pengawai ken masam halang dhar. Beauty chip misal jongi. Tongin niya po ito party siya ro. Ngintay niya kasi ke jongi. Kapag kundong sa ano nga. Hanay nga po tikat ba unik ko yung nilisakan na pagkay. Ngitibod baro. Uguru ba doon kakalan. Uguru ba hamsin ba na Uguru ba explain in different fields. Lalu orang pun menongkai. Ubruba eight yang berai beting yang berai. Ubruba mat extend lagi different directions. Kampang sungguh nggak kontenet. Ubruba ba adil antara sektor terjadi. Handai udah nuksa. Yang ikuno mana ubruba jangan berjalan berada. Kejingiap jong api jong ini mereka hidup tangi kering jong kampang yang steady barokoi 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 kampang yang sama di berkampung berwalaupun berhormat kampang bersama ini langsung po baik lagi jong doktor ini kena penting ini mah dengan bu kehidupan yang telah Un ay kikabor muslim berpilih net dan Asia ini. Ni barok ni dua yang bapi, tak state barok ko itu ilang bapi. Undong masuko ke jindok mereka ni dah portal parti kedua. Balik ikung beliau dah mesti barok ko ini dok yung
Nomor kerau lanjut bangun balas sosi. Mereka sore bangun. Bagi penuh para nasore gong bagi tinjak para bagi kampua orang bagi sosi halau human jini ukon jini upersa jini unongam jini ulayok negara manlek syaka jaga kata tamha banyak bunyi ini mentah yang dari sosi Apa yang kejipur kalau kau? Apa yang kejipur kalau kau? Mengikat boleh yoga mereka suasi sudah jaga kau kan? Ban ya kau ini yang kita. Nampak banyak tu kemudian kuno bagi Doktor Riki. Lalu kuno bangayo banyak turun lang. Hei kepada ini kepada the voice of the people party. Dahil pangalagan ni election Muslim Azab Kappa. Narato halaga junuk kejibakat. Bangat ino yang ikam syarikat lingba kasan pasti. Henry, ini uporok ujian ujian. Orang berbuat yang nak terbuka. Bakal bersanggup nikong Adik pengasih itu Henry Hosna Azab Kappa. Mas Nofu Bapak mengenai pakai linci kepada orang pentiu yang ini lebih lagi. Kalau orang itu shine in the jungle, lepas itu orang rakyat susah kerana berkuat. Dia mengatakan asal yang clean politics campaign house dan awal sipol. But they have been a poor person when identify element back in the rampak. Jadi kita berusaha bersembang. Kita apa yang kita berdiri, kita baik, kita akan share, ban jauh reality, betul ini minor semua, nama kita for guy, kita baik, beri bahan, ini semua, beri negor antara riba jatuh, anda tema Hussein Ahad Shibor, hamalah ini pun yang ingin sahih apa, boxe. Jika kita bersekolah, kemudian mendorong bahan. Mereka mengaji hunya, namanya badan. Jika kita berkenaan bentar, pada jika bandar kita bentar, jika bandar kita kami hikai, bahan kami kembali dan syukri. Hati-hati orang itu kalau pesan di bakal ini, hendai ilmu semua katakan betul. Dia tak pernah hadir Abuja, pengasahan, maknanya kapol keterima kabar apa bangkino, ibarat dalam hidup. Bahkan termasuk kerana itu atau ini yang beliau apa rinsa, yang badan ini dan kabar isomha, kalau bau beri air sipor, yang ini sekali berkau. Banwan, pakai mesin lah kalau pun dah terpuk. Kalau mesin yang lain bangun masuk, kalau pun hak syakari, mereka yang badan tamlong wapin sangat, tamlong wapin yang ini kacang, hak pun terhak hak. Tadi kapor kerjaan nama lagi berada dalam televisi. Beliau sanjung yang kini kerjaan beliau. Asal lain yang beliau, boleh say. Nothing except to be received by the voice of the people party. Yang Shabi Mahal, yang Noel Mahal, to apply a credential to have India away. But to apply a Jinon, to be Baro, the Jinon was stolen, what an era of a hand, Jinon was share, what an educated Shisha and the bagi keren. Jadi kebaca. So kumanon, menurut bujuri su, mengingat beliau berjitu, dan jitu kebawatan, nagata jangan membaca beliau.
Hadian bala pendep ya kejingnya ai jingkeren la IT syakabalang Presbyterian bahkan penlong ya kejingnya seng bad hadian bala pendep ya kejing le andiam lara no kemet jung Dr. Ricky Sinkon bandait on tap dan buram ha ulum jing tap kabalang Presbyterian Hasumer.
parlok dak tu ngila pois ko bukut jung tuk kubor jengi mentag janmiet nge se syambang bar pilih syamtayo ha gejok kasni ban ha gejok ko. Syukur ni ko por jong pi. Tiasa.